Once upon a time, in the world of animals, there was a terrible famine. The land was dry, and there was no food to be found. The animals were weak and tired, and some were even dying. For 3 long months, Tortoise and his family had hardly eaten anything. His shell felt lighter and made a rattling sound as he walked. Tortoise knew he had to find food, or his family would not survive. One day, as he was thinking about how to get food, his throat began to itch with hunger. He remembered hearing that there was still some food in the next village. "I will go there and bring food back for my family," he thought. But deep down, he knew he would have to steal it. Tortoise took the long, winding bush path to the village. By the time he arrived, it was after sunset, and the villagers were busy preparing their evening meals. The delicious smells made Tortoise's mouth water, and his stomach growled louder than ever. As he wondered how he could get the food, he noticed a big, hollow log leaning against a tree in the village playground. This log was the drum used to call the villagers for important meetings. "Maybe I can use this to help me," Tortoise thought. Tortoise decided to climb the tree next to the drum to get a better view of the village. But he was so weak from hunger that he slipped and fell. His hard shell hit the drum with a loud kpom, kpom. The noise echoed through the village. Hearing the sound, the villagers thought they were being gathered for an important meeting. They left their cooking fires and rushed to the playground, leaving their pots of food unattended. Tortoise quickly crawled into the nearest bush and watched as the villagers gathered around the drum, looking puzzled. With the village empty, Tortoise hurried to the homes and filled his empty shell with as much food as he could carry. Then he quietly slipped away and returned home. When Tortoise got back, his family was overjoyed to see the food. They ate until they were full. But as they ate, Tortoise felt a heavy weight in his heart. He had stolen the food, and though his family was no longer hungry, he knew it was wrong. The next morning, the villagers discovered that someone had stolen their food. They were upset and confused, but they didn't know who had done it. Tortoise heard about this and felt even worse. He realized that by taking food for his family, he had made many others go hungry. That day, Tortoise decided to return to the village and confess what he had done. He went to the chief and told him the whole truth. The chief was surprised by Tortoise's honesty. Instead of punishing him, the chief asked the villagers to help Tortoise and his family until the famine ended. The villagers agreed, and from that day on, Tortoise and his family received a portion of food from the village. Tortoise learned a valuable lesson. Stealing is never the right way, even when times are tough. It's always better to ask for help than to take what isn't yours. The moral lesson of the story is that honesty and courage are better than deceit, and asking for help is always better than taking what doesn't belong to you. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more amazing stories. Your support helps us bring more adventures to life.